Yes. So I did decide, if I come across a quest, a side quest, I will work on it. But I'm not going to like do what I did on like my first run through, where I specifically did not do any of the main quest stuff until I got all of the side stuff out. So like I don't care if I get it all or not. Like if I come across it, I'll do it, and I'll go and I'll do it at that moment that I come across it. But then other than that, I'm not touching it. Highwing. If I can get Highwing and then like jog everywhere, that'll be kind of nice. Like an animal companion to ride with instead of flying. Like I won't use them to actually fly. Dodge.
Will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example. Why have you not run away? Intend to die, do you?
Y'all taking forever to attack.
For you.
I'm not really counting. I'm just gonna go until it feels right and then start attacking shit. Never mind, it told me.
How many of you are there?
How nice of you to stop by. You can't stop us.
I clicked it.
Prepare to surrender now. Much too slow. Easily diverted. Losing your stride. You can trust me. I will not be made a fool of.
I clicked the wrong button. I was trying to aim at you.
Not quite.
You won't get away with that.
I've been fighting since before.
Well, that was fun.
Something.
Alright, let's do a little bit of exploring.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to arms.
Well, it's like hit the flammable spider. I'm like, I didn't have to. Like avoiding. I'm gonna try to do more actual fighting than.
8 legs is simply too many.
8 legs is simply too many. I agree. I'm gonna try to fight more over sneaking a lot, because I did that a lot in my first run. I did a lot more. Let me go invisible and get behind them over actually fighting them.
For my wares.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I love proving things wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
You know what? I'm not gonna say that says him.
I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
My character is a menace, but you know what? I'm gonna do occasionally nice things, just because there's no real point in being mean every time.
Hello?
Sure. What's your
Can I help
what
you?
I'm
Oh,
what help
thank
him with?
goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone
sorry,
would
the
come
what
along
now?
soon. I was about to defy my father's
The what
wishes
now?
and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the
Fuck
lake
it.
sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might
feel
have
like I
heard
don't
of the
know.
Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch
Well,
Smedley
apparently
name
I'm
is
asking that.
synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known
Explains
for our
that-
contributions
then
to
shouldn't you be a
science and
Ravenclaw?
art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Okay, sure. Have faith in yourself like that.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged
See.
location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Okay.
I do
What I
hope
was
you
gonna
find
say
the astrolabe.
is, out
It
of
would mean so
everybody,
much to our family.
all the
Sounds
side
as if
quests so
her
far where
astrolabe
I've
is just
kept the
northeast of the
item.
dock. I should dive down and see.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, out of so far everybody that's been like, oh, Colton, can you help me? Like, she's the first one that's been like, okay, you can get something out of it. Like, the others are gonna be like, either give me something to keep the secret, or, you know. I thought that was kind of cool. So I might turn it back in. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see here. Gloves, okay. Goggles, okay. And you know, anything that I get that's not, like, better than what I'm using, I see it as that's an extra skin. It's the last eye spot, I think. Should be. There it is. Astrolabe.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Find the dive too terribly difficult.
No, not really.
Grace, I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
I'm sure.
Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, but thanks.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefied!
There you are.
I will not be cast without seeing you.
You won't take
Incendio.
Well, that went well. Come here, you...
Light go out of your eyes.
I'm about to say some not so nice things. Ash Wonder, come here. Yes, thanks. Whatever.
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
You've made a grave mistake. You're no match for me.
I'm looking at the grass the whole time. The grass is tall, tall. My character
Just
couldn't see
happened.
anything.
I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Well, that might be my fault. I'm sorry. Not really. That was a fun fight.
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor
Well,
Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff.
Oh.
Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile.
My first Merlin trial.
Repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
I would love. That's what happens when you only got one fire spell that doesn't reach very far. I love how I'm standing in the center of it, and it's like, nah, you're not there.
Hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed.
Hopefully.
However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find
Yes,
in Hogsmeade.
that is
should
very
you
much-
need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah,
And do be
it was
careful out
it was
here.
good.
Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Safety of my notes and books. Are we sure that's safe though?
Revelio.
Are we sure that that's more fun?
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Is this the spell I've got? I do got this spell. Come here. I need you to move on top of this thing.
Incendio!
I won't be too, like, exploration heavy, but, you know, some exploration is nice. That's how I get more looks. But if I come across them?
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game.
Sure.
It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio.
Just got out of the blue.
That was one for the ages. Akio. All in the wrist.
Sure. Ooh, don't fall off.
I'll let you have that one. Akio. Try to beat that.
I'm gonna try. Oh,
Lucky shot.
thought I was gonna fall off
Well
for a
done.
second.
You beat me.
I don't know if it was that hard.
Good luck. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not lucky. I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Leander, there's no easy way to say this. Well, actually, there is. You're not cut out for
There's
it.
no
Well,
cut out
you
for
could have
this.
found a harder way to say it. But perhaps you're right. I'll let the others know
You
you're
could have
good
found a
enough for
harder
them.
way to say it. Ugh. Okay. It's kind of funny because the things that I was like, I don't want to say that sounds so mean my first run through are just like exceptionally hilarious, and I would have and I shouldn't have been so afraid to say them the first time because the responses are so great. It's funny to me because playing an evil character isn't really evil, it's just brutally honest. The only thing I think that I've done that I feel like is truly evil is when she's like asking you to help her get her diary in the library, and I'm like, pay me to keep quiet. Here we go. Yep. The kick. Personal. Very personal. The whimpered.
Project.
Project? What you
wanted to
need?
speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of
Hobhouse.
course.
Some of these names are
Confronting
interesting.
Trolls and dragons.
Nah.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see...
Why does he look like a chubby Harry?
Boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat pokies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly
Hey, I
blurted
was
out
nice
that
to
I
you the
must be
first time.
braver than
I'm
people
getting it
think,
out now.
Since I had been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly
Ooh, okay,
so
I think I
overrun
remember
now
this one.
that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh a lot. Because I think I gave it to him willingly.
Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, I think I gave it to him last time, and I'm kind of figuring out, like, can I get something out of it? Can I keep it? Can I make him go into it himself?
Incendio.
The astronomy thing, you need to continue some quests before you can not start doing.
Darkness. Doesn't care for light. Revelio.
I don't remember there really being anything to get in here. It was just like get through it and grab.
Incendio. Lumos.
Ooh, I actually think I need repair.
Hero.
Or not.
Incendio. Lumos. Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Lumos. Incendio.
Trying to get everything lit with a sucky spell.
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio!
I mean, if I wanted to help him.
Lumos. Incendio! Lumos. Incendio!
Alright.
Revelio.
Yeah, my Ditney. There we go.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacular. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
Should I say it? No.
I'm doing you a favor.
Learn your lesson.
Disappointment like this will encourage you to become a stronger person.
I don't need to be stronger. I need to be left alone. Even Zenobia Noak will make fun of me now. You've wasted my time. You're not who I thought you were.
Well,
Should never have trusted you.
learned your lesson, didn't you?
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Yes.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Got it.
Good work. The dummy is here. in practice. You seem to have the right end of the stick. Just keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Do you want to talk about?
What is it?
Well, what are we talking about?
I wondered.
Apparently
did
I'm
you
asking her.
attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its
I mean, I would have
hazards.
learned that from its name
I hope
alone.
I've
Unspeakable.
satisfied your
You don't talk
curiosity
about
for
it.
the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Big chest, always some good loot.
Gareth, do you have a moment?
Were you calling
Maybe. What's up?
I was hoping you might want to redeem yourself for not having brought me that Fooper feather and potions. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
I'm sure I can think of a few reasons it would have been weird to travel. And got the door.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password?
Descendium, let's go.
Descendium. must be how I get down. Looks broken, though.
Reparo.
Waiting for it all to repair, be like.
Revelio.
That seems to have done the trick.
I'll give it a thug.
It's me.
Hey, the castle has great many things. Great many secrets. It's gonna need to be this one, isn't it?
Incendio. Revelio.
Hold on.
Incendio. Ha. Ha. Revelio.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Okay, hold on. Before I actually do that.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Levioso. Ha. Revelio. Incendio.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Levioso.
Something is
I see
getting
why
in
he
the way
wanted
of
me to
that
do this.
platform.
Levioso.
Aha! Got it.
Okay.
Revelio.
I remember this tunnel system. Probably because I only used it once because I
This
teleported
must be
everywhere.
the way out.
Revelio.
I need to find a way to open that gate.
Incendio.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Yeah, when I get there, I need to sell some stuff.
Where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth?
Revelio.
I have the dried billywig stings. Now, back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe is going to turn out. Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig stings.
You got them! Incredible.
Getting them was more
For a
work
fee.
than I expected. I'd like to be paid for my time.
Course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble, but I'm happy to pay for your help. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Sure, have fun with that.
You wanted to see me?
What's
sir?
up?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Alright, Headless Nick, where are we
Wait.
going?
How do you know about the book and that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Thank you, Nick.
Revelio.
This is why you my favorite.
Painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
That's hilarious. I forgot about that.
In the kitchen.
I only ever
Never
did it
really
once
was
though.
student. Found themselves a bit.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely. But what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself.
I love that they know.
He supposes Nick's tired of loitering about, simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Finky.
Revelio.
Finky sounds so sweet.
Back. No trouble, I take it.
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
I mean, did we just get teleported? We got teleported. I think. I'm not sure what the fuck just happened.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsett. Do let us pass. We brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from a young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
I felt bad for Neil the Head of the Stick. Like, he just wants to do things, and he can't. Oop. So hard.
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do
Sure.
to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin!
Revelio.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment. Here we go again.
Revelio.
Young Jackdaw's no match for you.
So you found us. This ain't over yet.
You're sure to find him.
I could
I mean,
do
it's
that
not
too if
hard
I
to
had a
find
wand
him.
and a body.
Well, good job.
They didn't make this hard.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
I love how they're like all excited that a student is playing, but they won't let Nick play.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
I need those pages.
Sounds fun to me.
So I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
I want to check one more thing. Hold on. There's another bridge here. I'm just gonna check it.
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
I was right. It is over here. I just had the wrong bridge in mind.
The candles seem to be leading.
For some reason I
into
was
the
thinking it was this
forbidden
one, but we
forest.
go off of. Okay, I'll follow these and then figure out what that is going on over there. That fighting.
Treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic and treasure hunting suits me. Incendio! Revelio.
Do I want to jump down? Do I wanna? Do I wanna? Yeah, I do. Jump.
Revelio. Incendio. Potato. Simplify. Incendio.
Well, that happened.
Revelio.
Well, that was something.
As good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the forbidden forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can,
Well, then I should.
but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine,
Well, I'm guessing you
I
weren't a
never
very
paid
good
much
student.
attention in school. Shall we?
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
What you doing right now?
There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Revelio.
You okay?
Incendio. Intramuros.
Throw it away.
Revelio.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Not very good at this, are you? I won't rest. Showing off, are we? No!
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. Revelio.
Although they're like, we knew that you would lead us. They're gonna kill you now, and I'm just like, oh really? Kill me? I killed you. How about that?
Impressive. That must be where this all ends.
It's giving you some issues. Some issues.
Incendio. Tego. Stupefy. 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 Accio.
That doesn't surprise me.
Touch those.
Apparently not, because I'm confused. I mean, that's why I'm kind of confused. I'm like, it's... I don't know. I guess I'm just not seeing the connection. I might be slow.
Incendio. Leviosa. Tego. Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
One of those you needed a little extra lotion to get into. Did you?
Incendio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
I would just want to get through this cave. This mission basically. I'm weird. I don't like to like start missions and not finish them. I think it's because I stream it all.
Incendio. Stupefy. Leviosa. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Like, I honestly feel like the wizard stuff was cuter. And that's sad.
Incendio. Tego.
Then again, I really loved how I made my Slytherin. I'm not even gonna lie, that might just be preference. But I really loved how my Slytherin looked. I kept changing his clothing a lot. Like, I was like originally just going, oh, I'm just gonna do green clothing, and then I had like a purple set, a black set, a red set, a blue set, a green set. Like, I had found so many sets that I had liked.
More spiders. These can't be what the heck is with you. Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Stupefy.
I forgot big spider should have hit him.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Levioso. Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Farewell, Master. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Or left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I'll need to look around for the symbol. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Potato! Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
H, we used to play Sea of Thieves with him.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Expelliarmus ought to disarm you, brutes. Potato! Stupefy! Accio! Stupefy! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! That's unnerving. What's happening? Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Amanda, get your ass over here and take this.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Oh yeah, like they called me and said something about
The shop is so intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.